Oh, it's okay.
How are you all doing? God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are here in Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's residence,
The ballroom.
inside of the ballroom. And tonight we just finished with sound check, and we wanted to come live to you tonight and share with you what God is doing here, really why we're here, and also just want to thank a lot of you out there.
Yeah, what a year, man. Closing 2025 with this absolute thankful hearts. I mean, just thinking about all God has done,
Mhm.
it's just so special.
It is, and we're man. It's been an intense year, but it's also been a year full of incredible breakthrough. And just guys, this is the second time this year that we have been invited to come and fill a place like this with worship. We did it in the White House. We've done it in the Capitol. And here we are at Mar-a-Lago tonight, gathering with the biggest coalition of veterans, law enforcement, people that we really want to honor, but they're asking us to come and bring worship in the middle of it. And there's going to be leaders here, the top guys from the FBI, the top guys from the DOJ, the top guys from the U.S. government, from the U.S. military, and law enforcement across the country. And in the midst of that, they're asking, hey, Sean, can you come and do worship? Can you come and lead us into the presence of God? So these doors, to be honest with you, I never imagined in my life that we would get the privilege and the opportunity. And of course, we've had, obviously, you guys know, a lot of threats, a lot of pushback, a lot of stuff this year, but a lot of slander. But we want to celebrate tonight that in the midst of all that, God continues to open doors. And Isaiah 22:22 is one of my biggest really life verses, which I will place on his shoulder the key to the house of David. What he shuts, no man can open. What he opens, no man can shut. The key, really, that I believe is worship. So I wanted to just walk you guys out here and give you a little tour for those of you that can't be here. Oh, sorry, that door doesn't work. I want to give you a tour of Mar-a-Lago. Here, let's go up here. Sorry, we're in the middle of sound check. It's crazy. So we're here, and you can tell this right here. This is the whole grounds of Mar-a-Lago. It's really windy out. So we'll just sit here for a minute and talk. And by the way, isn't my wife look incredible tonight? I was able to drag her away from our house with 4 crazy kids, and she's able to be here, which she wasn't here with me last few months ago. So this has been really special. But I think overall, yes, we want to honor the veterans. Yes, we're honoring law enforcement. Yes, we're here today but more than anything, we want to honor God. And when He opens these doors, we want to be faithful to walk through them. And so there's something really special that we want to announce officially for the first time tonight. It's pretty big, isn't it?
Oh, do I get the honor? No.
We are so thrilled. You guys know that Let Us Worship started in 2020, the height of the pandemic. And oh man, I mean, so many people I've met here already, law enforcement and leaders even in the government, got saved or had their lives rededicated or came to Let Us Worship. Some got baptized. I mean, it's crazy, the stories. And then that led us into the Kingdom of the Capital tour, where we brought worship and prayer to all 50 U.S. capitals. It was like almost a $7 million endeavor. Very expensive, very exhausting. We led worship, we prayed, we took communion on every single capital. My family got to come with me on a bunch of those, which was very special. And then that ended in 2024. We celebrated a historic election, which, by the way, we had the privilege of being at the official election party. How'd you feel about that?
I'll never forget that night. Walking in the season of miracles was just...
Yeah, being in the room a year ago for that moment was really special. And then this year, we've taken the mandate of Revive. Revive in 2025 was our mandate this year, basically bringing worship, prayer, revival, altar calls, salvation, healing to the hardest, darkest cities across America. And we actually did twice as many cities as we planned on. You guys know we got attacked along the way. We had hit piece articles written about us along the way, lies, slander, accusation. Antifa came into a church and attacked us. They doxed my family, death threats. I mean, all kind of crazy stuff, but we did it. And we're here in a tux, in a dress, and we're smiling and we're celebrating that even in the midst of the craziness, God moved in such a profound way. And all we can do is thank him for his faithfulness. But we wanted to announce tonight from Mar-a-Lago what God has in store for 2026. And there's a reason I wanted to do it from here, because we prayed for the election. We prayed that, that God would install righteous leaders in our nation that would value worship. We did a live worship record inside of the White House, which has never been done before, right? We captured live worship inside of Mar-a-Lago. We captured live worship inside of the Capitol. You guys obviously know we have our headquarters. Our headquarters for our ministry is on Capitol Hill, where hours of worship and prayer are happening on Capitol Hill every single week, guys. And this is what the all these crazy articles and things fail to mention is we have people worshiping all over America. We have people in DC worshiping. We have people in all of these cities, and God has really given us, I would say, our most valuable asset in the last season has been the incredible people that he's given us that we get to run with, And so all of that to say this, we are officially announcing that we're partnering with America 250, which is the massive organization connected to the U.S. government that is going to lead the celebrations for our 250-year birthday. And we are so excited to help be a part of the revival component of some of those celebrations, where we're going to partner with America Praise. If you go to americapraise.com, you can sign up and join us. And we're going to go launch what I'm calling the Roots of Revival Tour.
Yeah. Because as we know, and as we've seen, no political party can bring the answers that we need. It is revival. It is the presence of the Lord. It's what our hearts ache for our nation that we love so dearly. And we want to see God move. We want to see people saved. We want to see lives changed.
Yeah.
And that is what we're so excited about with Roots of Revivals. We're going back to the basics. We're going back to what America needs.
Yeah. And
revival.
And if you look historically, I want to tell you a little bit about Roots of Revival, and then we're going to have to run off to kick this thing off tonight. But so Roots of Revival, the heart behind it is to go back and visit every single hotspot of revival that has marked America. Mm-hmm. So 250 years, like most empires, do not survive past 249 years. So already when we hit our 250-year birthday on July 4th, 2026, we're already an anomaly. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that's going to sustain our nation is another move of God. And every time there was chaos and confusion and craziness and wars and economic collapse, God had an answer, right? Yeah. We see that with Azusa Street. We see that with the Jesus People movement. We see that in the Revolutionary War. We see that in the Civil War. There was revival that was happening. And so we need another move of God in our nation. We need another one. And so we're going to go back to every single hotspot. I'm talking everything from like where the cross was planted on the shores in Cape Henry, Virginia, where we grew up going to high school in Virginia Beach. We're going to go and worship there. We're going to remind people. We're going to go to Brownsville, revival that broke out. We're going to go to D.L. Moody in Chicago, where the revival happened there. Spokane, where John G. Lake revival. The Jesus movement that happened in Haight-Ashbury. Azusa Street, obviously in the Northeast, all the great awakening spots that took place. And we are going to go and remind America of our heritage and our history. And I'm grateful for UFC matches and fireworks and all the other stuff that's happening. But man, we want to call America in our 250 year partnered with the government. We want to call America back to God. We want to call America back to our history, our rich history, guys, rich history of revival where God showed up every time we needed him. And we're in a move right now where we need God.
Yeah, more than ever.
We need God.
Absolutely.
And in that Roots of Revival, this Roots of Revival endeavor that we're going to launch, which, by the way, it begins New Year's Eve here in Florida in a baseball stadium, Port St. Lucie. We're going to kick it off on New Year's Eve, December 31st into January 1st. And by the way, if you guys got to get to this baseball stadium, it only seats 7,000. So you got to get there, and you got to get there quick. We're calling all of you crazy radical people to come join us. It is going to be the official kickoff for the Roots of Revival tour that's going to take place in 2026. And we're going to publish a list of all of the places that we're going to go. And we're already praying into it. God has already given us the download. The strategy's coming. We're so excited.
The connections.
All of the connections, which a lot of them are even here tonight. You know, there's leaders, government leaders and senators, and I mean, people in the cabinet. Everybody's excited. Everybody, I've been, talking to the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. I mean, people are so pumped, and I believe God's going to move in such a profound way. And so we want to invite you guys to be a part of this. If you're not on our mailing list, if you're not on our update list, to know where we're going to go and when, you can text revive to 20221. Again, that's revive to 20221. You'll get on our list. But we're really, really feeling feeling the wind of the Lord behind this. And after a year of intensity, of breakthrough, like where we are now, right? Worshiping at Mar-a-Lago tonight. It, in the intensity of this year, we're really, really excited to lock in. There's going to be such a spirit of unity. We're working with leaders and pastors and different denominations, all kinds of people from different backgrounds, different. I even believe, and I know you guys are thinking I'm crazy, but I believe we're going to get crazy buy-in from people that wouldn't normally work with us, because we can all agree on one thing. We need another move of God in this nation, especially in the last couple of months in the wake of, the assassination of Charlie Kirk and this crazy political climate that we're in. We need a move of God.
Yeah. And he has positioned the right people for the right time. It's so exciting. I'm ready for 2026. I don't know about you. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot to just press in for and celebrate.
Yeah, there's a lot to celebrate. And we're going to share some upcoming videos and talk a little bit more about it. But we wanted to officially announce it here. It just felt right. It felt so special to be able to do it here tonight, being welcomed into, the president's place where we're going to worship tonight together. And it just felt so timely to share with you guys. Listen, I know that there's a lot of craziness happen. There's a lot of conspiracies. There's a lot of wild stuff out there, but we got to keep our eyes fixed on the call of God. What is he calling us to right now? What is he calling our families to? One of the big things about this is I'm claiming Malachi 4 over our nation, that the hearts of the fathers are going to turn to the children, and the hearts of the children are going to turn to the fathers. And I believe along this Roots of Revival journey, God is going to begin to restore families. God is beginning to bring the prodigals home. God is going to begin to renew and rebuild and refresh. It's not about a political ideology. It's about the kingdom coming and his will being done on earth as it is in heaven. So we're going to head out to dinner. I'm going to head out and worship. Pray for us. We'll upload some clips so you guys can see it and celebrate with us. What else you got to say?
God bless America.
God bless. God bless America. And thank you to all of you veterans out there. This is the land of the free because of the brave. And we're so grateful for you. And we're really excited to honor you tonight. So God bless you guys. Thank you. Share this. Hope it encourages you. And we're going to go worship Mar-a-Lago.